welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I got another phone unboxing for you, and this one is by Xiaomi, and it's the POCO X3 GT. Now, we already reviewed the POCO X4 Pro on the channel, and that was a pretty decent, good, solid device. Another device for around $200, and that's the same with this one. This one's about $200 as well. You can check it out on Amazon. And without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into this unboxing. Let me tell you a little bit about the device first though. So this particular device is rocking an IPS LCD 120 Hertz display, and it gets up to 450 nits of brightness. It also has a HDR10 ability, so the display should be in HDR10 when you're watching high definition videos and things that support HDR10, which should make for a better picture overall experience as well. It is rocking Android 11 with the MIUI 12.5 UI on top of Android 11. So I haven't had too much experience with the MIUI besides the last POCO phone, but when I was playing around with it, it felt pretty good. It didn't seem like a heavy UI on top of Android. For the CPU, we have an octa-core 2 gigahertz processor. We have a Mali G77 MC9 for the GPU, so for the graphics processor. We're looking at a triple camera setup again, and this one is 64 megapixel for the main camera. We got an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera with the f2.2 aperture, so that should take some decent pictures. We also have a 2 megapixel camera with the f2.4 aperture, and that one's a micro camera. For the selfie camera, we have a 16 megapixel camera, and this is a stereo speaker phone, so it should have top and bottom speakers to give you that stereo sound. And it's also tuned by JBL, so you know we got to test that out. JBL has decent sound. They make some good quality speakers and headphones and whatnot. So if it's tuned by JBL, this phone should definitely have some good sound to it. It's USB Type-C, which you can probably assume because most things are going that way. And that's pretty much it. Right here we have I believe this is the Cloud White edition. So I guess we're gonna see for sure once we open this up, and I'm pretty sure this is the Cloud White edition. So anyways guys, I'm done yapping, telling you the specs. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. Boxing knife, of course. War Machine almost got it. Once again guys, I appreciate you for rocking with me, checking out the channel. It's growing and it's growing, so stick around for that 200 sub mark. I don't mean stick around, I mean, you know, once the channel gets to 200 subs, check out, look for a video, and I'll be dropping a little something special for you guys. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. Throw that plastic to the side. See how easy it is to open the box. What does it say here? So it says, with easy access to the Google apps you use most. Well, if it's connected to the Play Store, I hope so. Throw this over here for now. It says POCO. Let me zoom in so you guys see a little better. It says POCO. See what you get in this little package. So it looks like right off we get the SIM ejector tool. You'll be needing that. Are these POCO stickers? Let me put this inside. Yeah, it looks like you get some cool POCO stickers. Not mad at that. Throw this over here. You get the start guide. As you guys know, I suggest reading this. You might find out some things you didn't know about the device. What else do we get in this package here? Oh, I already fill a case, so looks like more user guide information, safety information, all the kind of stuff that people should read but they don't. So let's just toss it to the side. What is this? USB type C to 3.5 millimeter. So is this an adapter for a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack? That's what it's kind of feeling like. Oh no, this is like a dongle. So I'm assuming the phone probably does not have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. So if you do have headphones that have a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, you can connect it to the dongle. And then you connect this USB type C cable to your phone so that you can listen to your songs and whatever, YouTube, my channel, you know. But let's go ahead and put that to the side too. Look at this. That's what I'm talking about with these budget phones. So far, most of the budget phones we covered on the channel came with a case, a charger, something more than just the phone. So, decent case. I mean, rubbery, basic case. But hey, it came in the box. Can't be mad at that. Put that to the side. Look at that. The cloud white. Looks pretty good. Put this phone to the side. We'll definitely get to this main event. Just see what else we get in this box. Whoa. Look at this charging brick. So this must be the international version. You'll obviously need an adapter if you live in the USA or somewhere that doesn't have these kind of prongs for charging. But this is a 67 watt charger right here. Can you guys see this? 67 watt charger. Look at that, for under $200 at that. So you know this is a fast charger. And what else do you get in here? You get the charging cable. Tear that open. And it's USB type A to USB type C, of course. See if we get anything else in this box. Doesn't look like it. So we'll just set that box over here. Let's check out this phone. POCO X3 GT. Just telling you some little details about the phone. Talking about the turbocharging, 120 Hertz dynamic switch dot display. So test that out too. Look at this cloud white version, pretty nice. Let me zoom in a little more for you guys. So this cloud white version, pretty nice, pretty beautiful. It has a hint of blue to it, but it's supposed to be cloud white. So you can see the cameras, triple camera setup, flash here. And let's just go around the device. Up top, looks like a speaker grill. Another speaker grill on the bottom where the USB type C port is to charge. Nothing except for the SIM tray ejector, or the SIM tray right here, which you'll need the SIM tool ejector to open this tray and put your SIM card in. And then on this side, looks like you get a power button. Might be also a fingerprint scanner. It might double as a fingerprint scanner and the power button. And then you get the volume rockers, down, up. And that's pretty much it for around this device. So let's see if it has some juice. Turn this thing on. It does. It has a little juice in it. So guys, like usual, what we'll do is we'll do a quick camera test, take some pictures. I'll throw those up. We'll do a speaker test, check out the channel, see how these speakers sound. And then lastly, we'll do a game test and just see how games run on here. So guys, hang tight. I'll throw in my information. I'll be back. I got my information thrown into the device, and I gotta say, just playing with it in this little time that I had it, I like this phone. The 120 Hertz display is very smooth, And it doesn't start off on 120 hertz display. You have to actually go into the settings and enable the 120 hertz display. By default, it's at 60 hertz. But so far, this phone, I haven't noticed any lag, any stutter, anything like that. It's very smooth. And the screen, very nice screen, nice and bright. See, I got Spider-Man going, a little Spider-Man theme. This is actually a theme you can download from the theme store. It's called Spider Theme, and it's Spider-Man. So how could you complain about that? But I have to make a correction. This phone was actually around $300. So I know at the start of the video I said $200, but this was under $300, about $289 to be exact. And for that price, I'm not mad. This is so far a decent phone. But let's go ahead and jump into the camera test and see how these pictures turn out. So let me jump into the camera, just snap what I got on my desk here. And then I'll throw these pictures up for you guys so you can see and be the judge. But I can tell you the shutter speed, not slow at all. And I didn't notice any lag so far in this camera. So you guys take a look at the pictures and let me know what you think in the comment section below. But so far, let me go back into this camera, just pull up a picture here. Not bad quality. Let's go ahead and zoom in on War Machine. So for under $300, 64 megapixel camera on the back, doesn't look bad to me. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into a sound test. I got the page loaded up. Go ahead and skip that trial and let's see how this sounds. Bottom speakers.
Oh, you know I brought the boys out for this one.
Had to. What happens if we cover this bottom speaker grill up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
So you can't really hear it from the bottom, but you can still hear it from the top. One thing I love about stereo speakers.
Gaming on the Samsung Galaxy
So for
S22
stereo
Ultra,
speakers,
this time
let me go ahead and
the game series.
turn this off. So for stereo speakers, this is not as loud as I thought it would be. So just keep that in mind. It doesn't get extremely loud, but it does get loud enough, and it does have stereo speakers. So if you cover that bottom speaker grill, you can still hear from the top and vice versa. All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into some gaming. Guys, I hope you enjoyed some of that light gaming on the X3 GT. So far, this phone is a go for me. I like this phone. It has a fingerprint scanner, a face scanner. It has tap to wake, raise to wake, 120 hertz display refresh rate, all for under 300 bucks. Plus it came with a case, a charger, even a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack dongle, kind of like Apple used to do back in the day. So I'm not complaining here at all. This will make a great side phone, a great starter phone, and just a great phone in general for the price point. You're getting so much for such a little price point. So far, these Xiaomi phones have been pretty good, and it's something that you guys will have to check out and possibly get your hands on, because me talking about it doesn't do it justice, especially for the price. I can't complain at all. I definitely recommend this X3 GT. So far, the two POCO phones that I've reviewed or just unboxed and had a first impression of have been pretty solid devices. You can't go wrong with this one, guys. So I appreciate you sticking around, checking out the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace. Go check one of these budget phones out. You won't be disappointed. Might even save you some money.